What is Cobblemon's best mod pack? Alright, Cobblemon has become quite popular throughout its lifetime. In fact, it even has its own mod ecosystem. The cool thing about this is that we have so many mods that does different things. Like for example, Mega Showdown, a mod that adds all Pokemon gimmicks, Legendary Monuments, a mod that adds cool structures for your legendary Pokemon, and more Cobblemon Tweaks, a mod that will tweaks Cobblemon. But the downside is that there's too many mods that does different things. Like, do I have to install this, or this in order for me to make my mod pack? It doesn't help that some mods are incompatible with other mods. Wait, was that sound?
What sound are you talking about?
Can't you hear it? It goes like dun 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 dun. Cobbleverse is a Cobblemon modpack created by Lumiverse. It's quickly garnered over 820,000 downloads in Modern, and it's no surprise on why that happened. It promised the players the true Pokemon experience. You can catch your favorite Pokemon, beat the gym leaders, explore structures you've never seen before, or even just relax and eat food with your team. Do you like cheeseburgers?
Yeah, fat ass.
Now, that doesn't seem like a lot, but we're only at the tip of the iceberg. One of the main things that makes Cobbleverse stand out from the rest is the amount of Pokemon inside their roster. This mod pack has successfully added most, if not all, the Pokemon into the game. From the Pokemon that Cobblemon is about to add, mythical Pokemon, Ultra Beasts, or even your favorite Legendaries. You hear that, Regieleki? You're gonna be in the game. But it doesn't stop there. Some of the Legendaries or mythical Pokemon has their own exclusive Cobbleverse structure that you can use to spawn them. Like for example, Ho-Oh, the Pokemon that resides on top of the bell tower. Lunala or Solgaleo, two beings only found in the end, and Groudon, only spawned on the volcano near the Warm Oceans. That doesn't look fair. How you spawn these creatures could vary depending on the species that you're trying to get. Some are quite simple, like Solgaleo and Lunala. Simply find the Dusk or Dawn Tower in the end, go inside it, and your legendary should spawn after pressing the pressure plate. While the others could prove to be more complicated. Let's take a look at the Deoxys. To spawn the Deoxys, first you have to enable the data pack that they give. Finish the Kanto region, beat the Johto champion, go to the end, look for a meteorite, get the meteorite crystal, place down the meteorite crystal on the Deoxys shrine, catch the damn Deoxys, get the meteorite on the side, use the meteorite to change its form, and you're done! I'm gonna go drink some water now. Before you start complaining about how this will be such a grind, don't worry, because they've also allowed the trainers to ride over 200 plus Pokemon.
Will that stop the grinding nature of this mod pack?
Hell nah. Alright, I could tell you how to get every legendary in Cobbleverse, but I'll save that one for next time, because now we'll be talking about the gym leaders. Considering that Cobbleverse is looking to complete our Cobblemon experience, it's only a given that they'd add gym leaders for us to battle. But what's not a given is how much they cooked with it. They made their own exclusive Pokemon gyms, and of course, their own exclusive Elite Four Tower. Not only that, the trainers also has animations to make them seem more alive. If you're worried about the difficulty of finding these gym leaders, well, not to worry, because once you pick a starter Pokemon, you'll be given a map that leads you to your first gym leader. And after beating them, you'll then be able to talk to this villager, who'll trade you a map that'll lead you to the next gym leader that you have to beat. I almost forgot to mention, they've also added level caps that increases every time you beat a gym leader, and all of them drops a TM and a gym badge for you to collect. Currently, they've added the Kanto region, Johto region, Hoenn region, and Sinnoh region. I'm pretty sure they'll be adding all of the regions in the near future, so we'll just have to wait for that to happen. Immersion, in my opinion, is incredibly important for a mod pack to have, and honestly, Cobbleverse did not disappoint in this area. I know you're already aware of the exclusive gyms and legendary structures, but what you probably didn't know is that they've also added structures that helps immerse the players even more. Like for example, Ash's house. It's normally seen in the Plains biome, and once you go inside it, you'll then be able to interact with two different NPCs, Ash's mom and the legend himself, Ash Ketchum. And if you're able to be victorious, then he'll reward you with his iconic hat. With the hat that you received, you'll finally be able to turn your Pikachu into Ash. Well, that guy's kind of stupid. Anyways, so to get Ash's Pikachu, it's quite simple. Basically, you get a Pikachu and then you get the Rage Candy, and crafting the Rage Candy is quite simple. Just go to a campfire pot and then, of course, just put in all the ingredients over here. And afterwards, you go to the Pikachu, right-click on it, and then it should show this thing. Right-click on the thingy over here using the Rage Candy, and then it should be able to transform into Ash's Pikachu. That's pretty much it. Alolan Raichu into Alolan Ash Raichu. What the fuck is even an Alolan Ash Raichu? and Greninja into the iconic Ash Greninja. With this addition, it truly does make your adventure a bunch more fulfilling. They've also added the Team Rocket Tower and the Team Rocket Radio Tower. Both has a major role in getting two of the most popular legendaries in the game, but you'll have to do your best in finding those items, for now at least. Now, if you were ever worried about the structures feeling a teensy bit empty,
you stupid.
well, they've quickly solved that issue by adding some furnitures and some Pokemon dolls into the building. So for anyone who wants to collect them all, Dolls Edition, you'll finally be able to do so. But those aren't the only things you can collect, because Cobbleverse also has Pokemon gimmicks. I'm pretty sure most of you are already aware of the Mega Showdown mod. If you're not, make sure to check this video out. Don't worry, I'll make a new guide soon.
Oh no!
TLDR, Cobblemon Mega Showdown allows you to get different Pokemon gimmick items using their own structures. But Cobbleverse takes that to another level. Instead of simply getting blank Mega Stones or Keystones in the Geodes, now you'll be able to find them in different structures. It's not just Mega Stones though. The crystals could also be dropped by specific trainers, making battling incredibly worth it. If you played Pokemon ZA before, you'd know how strong and cool the new Mega evolutions could get. Luckily, this mod pack has already added most, if not all of the new Megas. Cobbleverse also has Pokemon themed food for you to devour. These delicacies aren't just for show though. Some may boost your friendship, some may boost your catch rate, and some may even boost your shiny odds. But remember, break time won't be complete if it's just you and your empty thoughts. Lucky for us, they've also installed Pokemon music for everyone to hear. They'll continue to change depending on the thing you're currently doing. Like, if you're just walking around, you'll of course get a calm and relaxing music. But if you're battling a trainer, then you'll get a battle theme music.
Damn, I messed up. We gotta go ball.
With all the mods installed, it's bound to become a little messy. But it's a good thing that they've added a bunch of quality of life features to help us out with our gameplay. There's quite a few, so I'll quickly go over most of them. Maps that helps locate gyms or other structures, improve shiny and breeding rates, XP when capturing a Pokemon, backpacks and upgradable storage, 1,200 available PC slots for anyone who wants to catch them all, PC being accessible anywhere in the world, sleeping bags for people who doesn't want to keep resetting their spawn points, Pokenavs and fishing nabs to help with hunting Pokemon, a ready-to-use minimap with a bunch of waystones around the world, no hostile mobs, allowing you to focus on the Cobblemon adventure, and lastly, a bunch of optimization mods to help make your journey incredibly smooth. A quick tip before you hit the Great World button is to make sure that you've turned on the data packs for Cobbleverse. Without these, then some of the features will not be able to exist. Now that you've created your world, it's finally time to select your starter Pokemon. You'll be given the option to pick between a bunch of Pokemon, from the classic starters to even custom ones like this Bagon. After choosing your partner, the game will instantly give you items to further assist you on your travels. And you might even notice a map that they give. Keep that with you for now, because that will prove to be incredibly useful later on. Now, you've got your partner, some items, and the world to explore. So let's get to it. There's a bunch of things that you could do in this place. You can play normal Minecraft and gather materials, you could explore and find amazing loot, or you could search for trainers to make your Pokemon even stronger.
Look, there's something you can't do. Yeah, stupid. Yeah.
The early game will be entirely up to you, but when your Pokemon suddenly reaches a certain level cap, then you'll have to use a map to search for your first gym leader. He's not difficult to beat, especially because they allow you to have a higher level than him.
Stupid. Oh my gosh.
But after you do beat him, he'll reward you with a gym badge, a badge box, and a random TM that his Pokemon already learned. All of the gym leaders that you'll be facing will all give you a badge and a TM of their choice. And the more gym leaders you beat, the more challenging they become. Some might even have their own unique surprises. Now, you might suddenly become way too hyped up. You might even do something big, like for example, look for a legendary structure. I'm sorry to break your bubble, but it's best if you just go back and work towards beating the Pokemon League. The main reason is because most of the legendaries require the player to have a specific level cap unlocked, and those level caps
is Gineminosaurus.
But if you're not interested in beating those guys just yet, well, don't worry, because there's so many more things you could do before progressing. You could hunt more Pokemon,
Name completely accurate.
Cool. Oh, let's go. We got a new buddy.
catch a shiny.
Okay. Hold me, you're gonna get into an Ultra Ball. I don't care. I'm not hitting it. Oh my gosh. Hey! We got it.
Catch legendaries that spawn naturally.
So you have the Cyndaquil.
Level 6. Level 6, eh?
You're so stupid.
No, it's actually it. It's level 67.
And so much more.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
they fly.
Wait, what?
Oh my gosh.
Seb kinda lied.
Now, let's go over to the endgame of this mod pack. Here, you'll be granted a bunch of content like fighting the Elite Four, having a chance to catch an incredibly rare Pokemon, going through different challenges in order to get certain Pokemon forms, and finally, allowing you to go on an entirely different series. Now, I know my explanation for the gameplay is quite vague, but that's probably for the best. Cobbleverse is by far one of the best mod packs for Cobblemon. It allows everyone to experience the complete Pokemon gameplay. It's like if Pokemon ZA was actually made by people who truly wanted to make a good game. But enough of that, let's actually start rating the mod pack. Just a quick disclaimer that this is purely my opinion. You're free to disagree in the comment section, but please don't harass anyone for having a different opinion. That's cringe. Experience, 5 out of 5. Cobbleverse is one of the mod packs that made me want to just continue playing, even if I wasn't recording. So, in my book, that's a perfect score. Gym system, 4 out of 5. It does what it needs to do, sometimes even extra. Everything was well thought out, and the fact that the gym leaders aren't too difficult really does help a bunch of players out. I had to deduct a point, mostly because the difficulty was way too easy. Hopefully they'd add another version where the gym leaders are 10 times more difficult. Either way, it's incredibly solid. Exploration, 5 out of 5. Cobbleverse's world is incredibly vibrant, and to top it off, they also have their own exclusive structures that will definitely make everyone's journey incredibly fulfilling. The structures are indeed rare, but not impossible to find. Multiplayer experience, 2 out of 5. I think it's safe to say that the multiplayer experience is the same as normal Cobblemons. Hopefully we'll be able to see more multiplayer content like raid dens added into the future. Quality of life, 4.5 out of 5. They've added most of the things everyone would need, but I do have some things that I would love to have in the mod pack. Vein Miner is one of them. It'll give all the players more time to enjoy the Pokemon aspect while still allowing them to quickly get specific materials. Uniqueness, 5 out of 5. Cobbleverse is one of the few mod packs that actually went far and beyond to give everyone the complete open world Pokemon experience. Just by looking at the wiki itself already shows you the amount of love and care Lumiverse put into the mod pack. So in conclusion, Cobbleverse is our very first S tier. Hey it's your favorite part-time YouTuber, part-time procrastinator, part-time MOBA enjoyer, Libby. I just wanted to quickly say thank you so much for 10k subscribers. I'm honestly surprised that you guys enjoy my videos so much. Mostly because it's all just me combining everything that I enjoy. I know I'm not the best content creator. I mean, I don't even upload consistently, but I'll continue to get even better. Also, the Cobbleverse stream will still continue, so if you wanna hang out, make sure to stay tuned for those. Lastly, fan arts! Thank you so much to Katsuki and Miku for making a bunch of artwork for this channel. I wasn't expecting to get these, but they look amazing. Look at these! I don't even look this cool! Now that that's settled, I only have one more thing to tell you guys.
Please subscribe.